Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Gaming Place channel. We changed the name for those of you who have not been around for a while. And today we're going to be looking at where this Batman game is potentially going to come from. I think right now there are more tremors than there were a few months ago as to where this game might be showing up from. Now, E3 got canceled, but there is a Summer Games Fest 2020 that's going to be coming around. I think it's getting put together by some of the people that are into games journalism. I think Geoff Kelly is one of the guys that's, in the know about, this event. I don't know who, especially who, or specifically who's putting it together. But what's interesting is there is a phase one and there is a lineup of games that are, and game companies that are actually going to be showcasing their own games or whatever it is, playable demos and all of that from around May through August 2020. Now, this article here on criticalhit.net actually lists, the companies coming out. But if you look at the logos and you zoom in, you're going to see Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. Now, I didn't make this video to tell you something that you already knew, but what I wanted to kind of point to is this schedule that actually is published for this event. If you look at the schedule for May, you only have two major reveals in May. You have June, which has 3 slots that look like they've already kind of been taken. You have the Steam Games Festival, which is from June 9th to June 14th. You have Night City Wire, which is a Cyberpunk's event, which is also on June 11th. And you have EA's Live Play as well. Now, this doesn't mean that other slots cannot be opened and there will not be overlap. But what's really interesting is in May here, we have Xbox's reveal, and then we have a surprise reveal for May 12th. There is no one that has actually put out anything, regarding a reveal here. And so, in my opinion, I think Warner Brothers might be taking the slot. They may not take it, folks. I mean, it's just a hunch. It's just a gut feeling. I don't know if they're going to do it, but I think it's very likely that they'll be the ones to do it. Because looking at all the other, companies, what really could these companies be revealing at this point in time that we don't already really know about? Maybe Bandai Namco may want that slot because there is talks about a new Tekken game, perhaps. Maybe Sony might want it, but I doubt that Sony will not take at least multiple days on their time slot. And I think Warner Brothers Interactive might be the people who are taking the first side of this thing because they have probably, been pushing a lot back and been changing times and all that. And so it seems like we're probably going to be seeing an announcement for this game. Now, could we not see an announcement for this game? It won't surprise me. But if you go through the schedule and go to July, there is only TennoCon that's been, announced or scheduled, seems to be scheduled. And TennoCon is for Warframe. This is the Warframe event that's usually done, I think once every year. It's a big deal for the Warframe community. And then you have Gamescom that's opening August 24th. So right now, it seems like everything is still being organized. Maybe publishing firms, PR firms are still trying to get things together. And, maybe we'll probably see a more fully fleshed out schedule as we're going. But it's really revealing to me that maybe a lot of these companies do not want to come in, and kind of bank on this platform because this platform is very new. And they feel like they might be able to get, their products in front of a lot of other people anyways. And they can just kind of ride the wave of, all the news and the news cycle going on. So, I mean, if I was like an indie developer, if I was like a developer and I didn't want to kind of spend this extra money, I'll probably create like an awareness campaign of something or maybe like a trailer and just put it out on like our official YouTube channel. The news agencies will carry it, at this time because, it'll be something that everybody wants to kind of look into and talk about. And even though there is a lot of, hype regarding a lot of the other reveals, like Cyberpunk has a huge hype that's surrounding it, but we already know the reveal date. I cannot see how Warner Brothers Interactive with their lineup of games will not be at this thing, itself. I mean, you also have to think about the fact that Arkham 2020, is something that a lot of the community is already waiting for. There's a huge amount of Nexus or Nexi, I'll put it, multiple Nexus points of influencers, content creators, people who are looking forward to a Warner Brothers game who've been talking about it for a long time, that'll be happy to continue to push, the awareness out there, because one thing that makes it so is Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment has been behind the publication of 4 Arkham games, and among all 4 of them, none of them have disappointed. If they stick with their formula, if they stick with a lot of the core elements that make a Batman game fun for their community, I don't see any reason why, the community is not going to be excited and why the game's not going to do well, in my own opinion. So this is basically what we have right now. This is kind of the direction that we see things going. I will try my best to keep you guys up to date. I'll just be following this schedule like a hawk. Hopefully, we get some more updates as, more publishers or more developers are getting added to the list. This should help us get a clear view of where things are going. Maybe Warner Brothers will eventually pick a date that people can actually be waiting for. And, that's another side of the argument. Honestly, I didn't think about that. First, there's May 12th that says Sunrise #1. It says, join Geoff Keighley for a surprise game reveal. That's what this says. But there also could be the possibility that Warner Brothers might say, well, we want May the 17th for a date for our own, reveal. And then they schedule it on here. And then everybody hears the news. Warner Brothers has scheduled a specific time and date. And then people can now gather and say, what are they going to reveal? So this could also be the possibility, because them being listed on the, I would say, menu as one of the people that are coming might also lead to something like that going on. So it is what it is. Let's, as fans, we just have to keep like an open mind, maybe keep our fingers crossed, whatever it is, and just kind of, keep our eyes open as to what's going to come. I have a hunch that May 12th is going to be that date, because they're going to kind of be piggybacking off of the Xbox thing. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But all in all, and hopefully we'll talk about this when we get a reveal. I hope that you guys, hang in there. Batman fans, it's getting closer and closer. Hopefully we're able to get another game that, we're going to be able to grind and play and do all the quests, because I've been waiting for so many years. Whew, it's getting really tough out here. So that's it for me. I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. I appreciate you guys' time and audience. Hit the subscribe button if you have not, and I guess I'll talk to you all soon. Peace.